background. Yes. You have your background.
Yeah, but just
and for you, you know, as a member of the AD from councillor, you jump immediately to PDP. From there, you jump to the house.
It is not
from there, you jump to Labour. You want to jump to another place.
It is not. Let me take him up. No, don't take him up.
It's the whole personal feature.
It's too early in the day for all this. Please, there are other people in the panel tonight. Let's give them a chance. Equity and fairness. Let me take him up. We'll come back to this. Don't worry about that. The barrister in the house.
Yes, sir.
There have been some legal issues coming from all this. You see, for the house to be able to impeach the speaker, then they needed at least two-third majority. And in the house, we have about 26 members. What is the two-third of 26?
Thank you very much, sir. I think everything that brings about the house into existence is being defined under our constitution.
Yeah.
And that is chapter 5 of our constitution, bordering on any legislative affairs, whether at the federal level or at the state level. And quite all right, the rules that the discussion will mention are very, very specific, but it does not really have to go into the internal workings of the respective legislative assemblies. Yeah. But as far as the procedure burden on impeachment is concerned, it is that which border on the internal order of the House. And if as at today, and as our state of assembly is composed, 26 members, and mathematically we know very well that the next divisible figure by 3 of 26 is 24. And if we talk of 2/3 of 26.
You are not another candidate.
Yes.
Okay.
So of 26, then we should expect minimum of 16. And as long as a human being are not divisible, we cannot be talking of fraction. So in that regard, 16 members makes 12/3 in as far as the Ondo State House of Assembly is concerned.
Okay. Honorable Adebusuyi, do you agree with that?
Yes.
Because I learned 18 people signed.
Yes.
And the PDP is now contesting the signature of the 18 people. That some signatures were forged. Honorable Aladetan, were some signatures really forged? Including yours?
No. I won't be part of the impeachment. I'm not part of the impeachment.
Okay, so you didn't sign?
You see the point. When the thing happened, I tried to listen to both sides.
Okay.
I listened to my colleagues from PDP.
Yeah.
I also listened to my colleagues from PDP at the other side. Because they
PDP in Labour?
PDP in Labour.
Okay.
So they told me their own side of the story. I even went to a neutral person. I went to Clark to verify. I saw the signature. And I now went to the PDP that signed wanted to withdraw from the impeachment process. But what I heard from them was a statement of shame, a statement without integrity. That if you look at the thing critically, you will see that it was forged or scanned. Say, just call my driver, let me take off. Because it takes a man to be a man.
Yeah.
You can only be a man when you assert yourself as a human being. They are not thinking of maintaining their integrity to represent the people they are representing. They are not doing that very well. They are only thinking of their selfish interest. It was the inability of individuals to get their desired result that they back out. And as at that point, I cannot follow anybody. As at that time, I cannot follow anybody.
You are going solo.
Oh my God.
Okay. Jeff Olu-Abidoye, you are a public affairs analyst. As a neutral person in this, I believe you don't belong to the PDP and you don't belong to the Labour Party. How do you view this whole scenario? Somebody was made speaker today, tomorrow he decomes to the ruling party. Don't you see a sort of preconceived conspiracy or something like that?
Well, thank you so much. The way I view the matter is, I think we have come to a point in our life that we need to take a break and do a thorough reappraisal and without prejudice.
Yeah.
Because as a matter of fact, the people that are in the House presently are not there on their own accord. They were not voted in by their own family members. They were representing some set of people who believe they have confidence and trust in them. So I want to think that in the event of that, were the people that are involved, were there any recourse to their constituency to actually find out whether they should be involved in such thing or not? That's one true. At the point, it has become a tradition in the House now. Just like the honorable member said earlier on, Adebusuyi, that the entire package of capital project is just in the hand of about 5 people. That was the same accusation that was leveled against Bakita and was removed. Now again, Olawale is not doing or not playing ball. Other people has to gang up against him. The question I used to ask is this: were the honorable member voted in primarily to share capital project or to share money? They were voted there. It appears maybe they lost track about their assignment and their responsibility as
their primary assignment.
Their primary assignment to the people. For instance, in government you have about 3 arms. You have the legislative arm, you have the judiciary, you have the executive arm. The legislative arm is like the watchdog. They are to moderate the activities, especially the executive arm of government. But this is what they are not doing. They are supposed to be able to ensure that the executive arm, especially the governor, is on track to ensure that service delivery and good governance is given to the people of Ondo State. If that is the issue they are looking at, then you are on a party. For instance, it's matter according to the other honorable. Maybe they just dispensed it, in the appeal court recently or something. You've been on this battle under a party. It is expected that come rain, come shine, you should be able to stand by that party at this critical time. So one would think that in an ideal situation, if money has not crossed hand, if issue of material acquisition and gain is not the primary focus, the people should be able to think at large. I even expect the House to have caucus, maybe on senatorial basis, so that the people from the north should be able to sit down and okay, 6 months and 1 year of the present administration, to what extent has our people benefited in Ondo North? The people at the central, he's from central. To what extent have our people benefited in terms of structural development within the state? Same goes to those from the south. If this were an issue, if they have a blueprint and an agenda for the common good of the people, even if the speaker is not doing what they ought to do, somebody has to be speaker. There is a way of correcting rather than impeachment. Are we sure before the year runs out, another speaker will not emerge? These are some of the questions.
Let me take
just briefly. Okay. Yeah, you can respond to him briefly.
You see, he has just said something that baffles me. Even at the National Assembly, there is capital project in the budget of the House of Rep and the House of Senate.
Yeah, but you only say that was the primary assignment.
Let me land. It's part of it. Because if you are in the House and some set of people gang up to manipulate things to their own advantage, it will not work out. What will work out is when you put things on the table. Because we are not talking about the money that is involved. I'm talking about those that will benefit. Because if I'm from a constituency, my constituency will want me, they want me to point to 1 or 2 people that have assisted the one way or the other. That's exactly what we are talking about. And I just said something, that if money has not crossed hand, this is not the first time this kind of unnecessary will happen in those areas of assembly. Between 2003 to 2007, there were 2 different speakers that came on board. And in this dispensation again, it happened. One happened during the regime of the former governor, another one happened during the regime of the present administration. And I just said something. There are people in the south that the legislators in the south are supposed to put themselves together, ditto central, ditto north, to assess the development on ground. I want to tell you categorically, sir, that the present administration has done very wonderfully. If you want to give me time, I will mention 4 different things that will solve